All right, we got Toni here. She's going to share her potential use story, what she's been through in the past 6 months with us. So, Toni, I really appreciate this. Can you share with everybody what were some of the frustrations and challenges you had 6 months ago, right before you jumped into potential you?
Sure. So I think I've known Matt for a really long time, through my husband, and I would always sort of see like his posts on Facebook, and I just kind of glazed over them, even though I know I needed some help. And there was one day where I was working out in the yard, and about 15 minutes of working out in the yard, I snuck away, came inside, and started crying because I was already in so much pain. And I had seen that Matt was starting a group, so I Facebook messaged him and got on a call with him. And the rest is history. I was in not a great place. I was depressed. I was overweight. I was a mess. I was having some personal issues with feeling guilty about working full time, not being home with my kids. And the pandemic hit, and it was almost like, in a funny way, and it's a terrible thing that's going on, but in a funny way, it happened at the perfect time for me, because I needed to get myself back into a better place. And I was able to do that with this program.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's sometimes there can be blessings in horrible situations at the same time, right? Um, so, what would you say? What did the program do for you?
Um, so I think a big part of the reason why I was so depressed was because I was in so much pain. I couldn't stand it, and it made me depressed. And I felt like no one understood, and I was just lazy, but I wasn't. I was just in a lot of pain. And first and foremost, the program, I mean, losing all this weight and just eating the right foods. I'm not in any pain anymore. It's like unbelievable. And I thought I was helpless. I thought this is never going to happen. Like, I don't know what to do. I thought I was having some sort of autoimmune issues. I didn't know what to do anymore. And besides the pain, and the weight loss, like I've just learned so much about what good food is. And I know Matt says this a lot, but everyone thinks they eat pretty healthy. And I was one of them. I had my protein and my brown rice and my vegetables. And, it's funny, and completely was not eating the stuff I should be eating for myself. And it's changed everything in my life. I'm so much happier. I've been a better person for my kids and my husband. Um, it can't say enough about the the program.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So that leads us to the last piece: is where are you now? What are some of the results that came out of all of this?
So I'm off some medication that I had to go on before I started the program. Down probably almost 40 pounds or so. I'm so much happier. I am so much more energized. It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't have to sit down all day. And not only do I not have to sit down, but I'm not in pain. That was part of the reason why I would sit down, and I'm not tired anymore. The sleep has been incredible. I never thought I'd sleep this way. I was having sleeping issues, all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's completely gone. It's like magic.
Poof.
But it wasn't. I mean, I worked really hard. I
You
worked
did.
hard for it. So it wasn't magic. I learned Matt was an incredible coach, and I learned so much, and I put in the work, and I'm glad I did, and I'm going to continue with this life because I just feel like a new person.
Yeah, and I have to put a disclaimer on this entire video because Toni did all of the things that made her successful. That's the thing. She showed up and she was being a certain way. She did certain things, and therefore she's having this awesome transformation that's going to stick forever. Because think about it, Toni, will this ever change?
No, it can't. I mean, I feel so good on every level. And I say it every day to my husband. And he's been doing it too. I mean, he's so happy for me. He was kind of at a loss. He's like, I don't know how to help you anymore. I didn't know how to help myself. Um, it's great. It's
That's
incredible.
awesome. That's awesome. So, last piece, if you were to give people one piece of advice, if they were trying to think about jumping into this program or just having a transformation in general, what would be the piece of advice you would give them?
Just do it. You have to.
Yep. Yeah.